What up, dude bros? I'm Frank. This is a video review of the Nerf Elite Disruptor. This blaster is effectively a revised Strongarm, so it's not really better or worse. It's just a new, fancier looking version, more or less. Included is the blaster itself, a few Elite darts, and the instructions. So we'll go over the external, starting up at the front. No N-Strike Tactical attachment point up front. Up top is an N-Strike Tactical rail, so you can put on your optic or whatever. Down below is the cylinder. The cylinder holds 6 Nerf Elite darts, just like the Strongarm, but unlike the Strongarm, it does not have a button over here to open up. It's a fixed-in-place cylinder. Of course, it rotates to fire, but it doesn't flip out of the blaster for easy loading. You flip the Strongarm cylinder out because the barrels are sort of blocked, more or less, by this bottom piece of plastic here. The Disruptor does not have that plastic, so you can very quickly and easily load in from the front without having to pop it out. Moving down right here, I think this might be a sling mount, but I honestly don't know because that's just a weird place to mount a sling, or like a pistol lanyard that would go on the back right here, but that's just goofy. Up to the top, this white thing is the priming handle. Of course, this is a spring-powered blaster, so to prime it, you do that, and you're ready to fire once. Pew pew. You have your little iron sights or whatever. Down below is the trigger. Feels like a normal spring trigger. This blaster, just like the Strongarm, also has slam fire, meaning you can hold down the trigger, and this blaster fires when the priming handle hits the rear position. Like that, allowing you to very quickly fire off your cylinder. Then down below again, you have your lanyard mount there. The grip is pretty comfortable. It's very similar to other Elite series blasters right now. You know, ergonomic, smooth, nice size, no complaints there. And in the back here, you have a priming indicator. When you prime back the slide, it turns orange, indicating, hey, I'm primed, ready to fire. Again, it's not a chamber indicator, so it won't tell you if you have a dart there, but since this is an open cylinder design, you can kind of just look in there. Not like a closed breech or whatever, so a chamber indicator wouldn't even matter, but it's nice that there's the priming indicator, just like the Strongarm. Yeah, so those are the external features. Again, it's just like a Strongarm minus that little bit right there. Lay slam fire. Tactical slam fire. So firing the blaster is pretty fun. Single fire modes, just like a Strongarm. Slam fire modes, just like a Strongarm. Put this blaster up on my chronograph and I got an average of 73 feet per second, which is just about the Nerf Elite average right now. Again, a few FPS isn't gonna make or break it, but it shoots well, you know, no complaints. It performs nicely. So overall conclusion and opinion on the Disruptor, overall it performs really well. I think it works just like a Strongarm. I think it looks more like a laser gun in like sci-fi and futuristic and stuff compared to the more traditional looking Strongarm. But honestly, the Disruptor versus the Strongarm, if you don't have either and you want a blaster, there's no reason not to buy the Disruptor in my opinion. But if you already have a Strongarm, I would not recommend you go out and replace it with a Disruptor. It's just a little bit different. That's pretty much it. Some of these blasters are going through drastic overhauls and there's a good reason to buy the updated one for performance or, you know, extra tack rails if that's your thing. This really doesn't have anything that the Strongarm doesn't have. Don't mean to knock it though, it is a solid blaster, so if you're looking for a sidearm and this fits what you're looking for, you know, I wouldn't not recommend it for any reason. How confusing can I make my conclusion if you're just like, hey, tell me, is it good or bad? It's good, there you go. Too long didn't read. It's awesome. It's the updated Strongarm. Nothing was wrong with this first Strongarm, but whatever. Again, it's another option. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Or you might like the hammer shot because you can shoot it with one hand and then dual wield like a boss. Yeah, so that is the Disruptor review. Hopefully I've provided everything you need to know whether or not you'd like to purchase one. I'll put a purchase link in the description box below if you'd like to go and buy one. That's this video. Thanks so much for watching. As always, stay tactical.